This guy lives in Shenzhen, China. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but let's see how he's living.
Living in a giant industrialized futuristic city because I grew up in such a small town America. I've never seen something like this before. Yeah. But also the cost of living, the affordable health care, the incredible public transportation, the healthy foods, the conveniences, the quality of education for my children. I mean, there's just a lot of benefits I see with living here. My name is Bradley Cray. I'm 36 years old, and I'm an American living in Shenzhen, China. Now, this is a perfect example of how you can see the contrast between the past and the future in China. So if you look over here, this goes to Little Nanshan Village. As soon as you cross through there, you feel like you're time traveling 50 years in the past. It does not look anything like if you turn around and go this way to the giant, bustling, booming skyscrapers of the city. It's like if Silicon Valley in New York City had a baby in China. That's how I would describe Shenzhen. And
I like how they can keep the tradition alive, yet still have such modern, advanced technology. That's dope.
It's like the very southern point of China in Guangdong province, right above Hong Kong. My dad kind of had that Christopher McCandless Into the Wild dream, and he took me and my brothers and my mom to Colorado, to a small town with like 6,000 people, way up in the Rocky Mountains, and we just lived there. Just a very calm childhood.
Ugly ass nigga.
In Shenzhen, you don't need a car. The subway systems are incredible. They're all new, up to date, and incredibly cheap. And so me and my wife, it will cost us like 60 cents to get home on the subway.
That's cheap.
The kids ride the subway for free. So I mean, by the end of the month, all included costs for transportation have to be less than $50. One of my favorite parts about the subway stations in China is a lot of them lead to underground malls. It's like a subterranean shopping extravaganza. Like, to think about it, above us right now, the whole city's just walking, going about their day, and we're below them in some spectacular mall. And it just blows my mind sometimes because the whole world's existing above us.
I think they made a pretty good use of space. Underneath, they got the malls and food and everything. And then on top, they got the city. That's litty.
It's time to pick the kids up from school.
And his girl
You
is
even have
fine,
to
too.
beep the kids in and out, and it's an electronic system. That's for my son. That's for my daughter. Come here. It's really not that expensive to raise kids here. Per semester, 6 months, including food, for both kids, we
That's
paid
great.
like $300. He played with you a lot of times? Is he Ultraman? As a father, I think my mental health living in China was a lot better, simply because I don't have to worry about things like school shootings, for instance, or my children being kidnapped.
So many people say that, like, when they move, they're scared of gun shootings and just school shootings here. But we live in America. I live in Texas, and we always kept that thing on us.
From the park. My kids, they're growing up not bilingual, but trilingual. My wife speaks French with them, I speak English with them, and they're going to school learning Mandarin all day. My wife doesn't work, she's a stay-at-home mom. When I went to see what the schools were giving to my children for food, I had to film a TikTok
So many
video on it. I was
countries
like,
and
this
so
is crazy.
healthy.
Like, this is what America should be doing.
Sure.
I had never left America until I was like 26 or 27 years old. Red, white, and blue, my whole life, man. Like,
Get out the country, boys.
there was a certain time where I was like, I really want to see what's out there. 对，
Go see the
2个拉一个不拉。
2个辣，1个不辣。
对。 I wanted to teach English overseas, so I ended up in Shenzhen, China. During COVID, I got locked out of the country because, you know, the whole world shut down, and I ended up in Tahiti.
Hey, 你好。
That's where my wife is from.
有没有西瓜吗？
And 2 babies came along.
Yeah. All right.
And we moved back to Shenzhen in June of 2025, and we plan to stay here for the foreseeable future. Driverless taxi. That's barely over $1.
China's so advanced, bro. Driverless taxi for $1? That's crazy.
I like to get me a coconut water every day, but here I could pay with my hands.
That's dope.
Use the biometrics on your handprint.
That's low-key weird, because they got all your senses in that hand, so you can't get away with shit. Like I heard in, I think it's Hong Kong, but like, they don't even got people in the stores. And you just walk in, get what you need, pay for it. So that just means it's high security. You always got eyes on you, and you ain't stealing shit. You better not even try, boy.
And I don't need a wallet, I don't need a phone, and it's paid. I can take it.
That's crazy. No wallet, no
With my
phone.
teaching job in China, I was making around 4,000 American dollars a month. So now in China, I'm a marketing manager. My base pay is around $3,500 a month, but with my TikTok and Instagram, which will easily put me over $4,500 a month living here. Well, this is my apartment in Shenzhen, China. Start with the biometrics. I don't need a key. I could
That's
just
pretty dope.
use my thumbprint and come on in. Welcome. This is a 3-bedroom apartment, roughly around 1,000 American dollars a month, but it's in a pretty good part of the city. You can get much cheaper than this.
3 bedrooms.
Here's the
for
kitchen.
1K?
Not very big. Don't drink the tap water. Always boil it. Boil all the water here. Now this is the living room. It's nice, spacious. Here's the balcony. Pretty good view. A little cloudy today, but not bad. And this is the 3rd bedroom. It was supposed to be an office, but kids always win, so now it's a toy room. So this is where the kids play. We only have 1 bathroom, 4 people sharing it.
Damn.
So it gets a little crazy. But here it is. Kids' room.
You gotta do what you
Just
gotta
enough
do.
to put both the beds for both the kids. This is our room though, me and my wife's. Also, not a bad view. Big old open window. My Wi-Fi every month is roughly around 29 American dollars, and my electricity is close to $100. For the healthcare, I pay $90 a month, and that includes my 2 kids. The most convenient parts of life here is the delivery services. Anything can be delivered to your house within 15 minutes. We're talking about a phone charger, shampoo for your shower, or a meal. And I just order whatever I want. When the delivery driver gets here, he'll call me, and I'll just tell him to put it in the robot. And he puts it in the robot, and the robot takes it to my door. My robot's
China's so in the future, bro.
Scooters, 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 scooters everywhere. It's a scooter paradise, man. They're flying everywhere. They don't abide by any traffic laws. They go on the sidewalks. They go on the road. They go down the wrong side of the road. They go sideways on the sidewalks. I've been hit by like 4 of them. Incredibly dangerous. And it's one of the things that frustrates me the most about living in a big city in China. In China, there is no concept of personal space. A lot of the times when you walk by the schools, the children, they'll say, Lawai or Wai Guoren. It's like a foreigner.
White man.
But you hear it all the time. So it's like some of the first words you learn. Lawai and Wai Guoren. I think it's more a curiosity thing, because they don't see many foreigners. So when they see you, Lawai, Wai Guoren.
White man. What going
I
on?
speak a little bit of Mandarin. I need it for daily life. Simple conversational, but I'm not fluent.
什么时候你过来深圳吗？
5年了，
5年。
啊，
Oh, 5 years, cool. 你喜欢深圳吗？
还比较喜欢吧，
Walmart!
Wow. Yeah, they got Walmarts in China,
So
boy.
you can get the whole chicken
crazy.
for $5. You can get a whole crate of eggs for about $2.50.
Damn, I'm eating eggs every
It's the
day.
biggest beer I've ever seen.
That can't be real.
That's a beer.
That's a real
Dang,
beer?
dude. Gotta get some nuts. That's healthy.
Yo,
That's
everybody
only
loves
$2 for
nuts.
these. It's all that chicken in there.
No homo.
It's only $1. It's on discount right now. Some sort of apple juice. $1. I'm gonna get that. Month by month with the groceries and eating for a family of 4, it can vary. So if I go to the Walmart here in China, I can literally fill up the entire grocery cart from bottom to top for $100 American dollars.
It's not bad.
Before you romanticize moving to China, you have to realize it's not an immigration country. And if you overstay your visa here, you will be caught and you will be deported.
Facts.
Man, I love this city. Moving to China was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. I met my wife, I had kids, I never planned on being a father. I think if I would have never moved and I would have stayed in America, I would be living a much different life and probably not a life that I'm proud of. I would love to stay in China forever. You never know where life's gonna take you, but if all the stars align perfectly, I'll be here forever. In Shenzhen.
Sounds
How
like you
cute.
are having a conversation with your friend.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you need help with or want to talk about, feel
So yeah, it seems like he's living a pretty good life, making like $4,200 a month. And I didn't add up all his expenses, but just to give a rough estimate, about $2,200. So he's probably able to pocket like $2K a month, living with his family. And he got a little fine wife. He ain't living too bad. What y'all think?